Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't mean to do that on purpose. I didn't mean to surprise. I'm here. Uh, do the pop up. No, actually, my tarjetas de presentación fell on the ground, so had to pick them back up. So happened that it happened at the last moment. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, buenos dias, Steve. And of course, I didn't make me my cup up of coffee. Let me come back real quick. Let me just yell real quick. Sorry, guys. I forgot my coffee. I was actually having a conversation with um, with one of our former city commissioners this morning. So that took up some of my time. Sorry. That's one of the blessings of having a Keurig machine is that you just throw that stuff sucker on there and you got yourself a cup of coffee. Sorry, guys. Don't mean for I dropped my business cards right before coming on. I didn't put in my coffee, and pues andamos como gallinas descabezadas esta mañana. Um, it's a great morning. Guys, today is Friday. There's only Friday and Saturday for early voting. Know that Monday and Tuesday there'll be early voting, but guys, please take 3 minutes and go out today, guys. It is the voter turnout is very, very low. And guys, as long as my people come out and vote, we win this election, guys. We win this election without a runoff, folks. I just need you, my people, to come out and vote. As of right now, according to Commissioner Tetro, there have been 1,100 votes, guys. 1,100 votes. I need your help, folks. I need you not only to come out and vote, I need you to go out there and take anyone and everyone you know out to vote, guys. This is a very winnable race for us. Sorry. I'm back. I apologize, guys. This is a very winnable race for us, guys. Oh. Bah. Se me olvidó hacer el café. Thank you, Diana. Please, and remind all family and friends, Diana, this is a race for us to win without a runoff, guys. And I know that may sound crazy at this point, guys, but the numbers, and I'll share something that I've shared in private. I don't think I've made mention of this yet, and I've shared with other folks out there. Come Monday morning, I was like, yeah, I was kind of like, eh. But once I saw the numbers that night, guys, and it lit a fire on my butt, and we're like, damn. This is our race, guys. It is our race. Buenos dias, Mr. Castro, Hector, and Hector. Thank you so much for taking individuals out there to vote, man. It's going to make the difference. It really is, and I greatly appreciate it. Good morning, good morning to you, Mr. Hector. Friday and Saturday from 8 to 4, so Clinica, Alton Glor. Tomorrow, free vaccines, guys. 400. So Clinica, Alton Glor. 400 vaccines, guys. Friday and Saturday, 8 to 4. Thank you, Hector. Send me an inbox if you would, Hector, so I could post it directly on my page. That's great news. Good morning, Anora. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. City browser can all vote for you, but the corruption is so high here that votes will be stolen. Let's stay focused, Pepper and Patty. Let's focus on, despite the stolen votes, Pepper and Patty, we're going to push more votes out there. Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused. Let's push forward. Push forward. Please, Peppermint, continue to call, send, take individuals personally. Please, 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 please. Do not get discouraged, guys. Do not get discouraged by the thievery that happened back in November. Do not be discouraged, guys. Let's stay focused on the prize, guys. And the prize is to start redirecting the pathway for our city, because as they are right now, they are on a pathway to destruction. Symphony of Destruction. Does anyone know who that is? Symphony of Destruction. Saludos y éxito. Gracias, Alan. Necesito tu ayuda, papá. Primo, thank you so much, man. It rocks it, bro. It rocks it. I got it while I was driving to the coffee shop, and I immediately added it on, and I love it. And I'm glad that some individuals already started to share it. And I thank you, man. Thank you with all my heart. David does amazing work. I actually have one other small little project from a small business that maybe you could help us out with, man. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I mean, it helps having a beautiful face on there, but it was beautiful. Uh, for those of you that watched the show last night, guys, este, uh, you missed out on a semi-heated show. And let me say, guys, had a member of the PUB board come on and throw little jabs at Erasmo. And look, guys, I'm a big boy. I can take the jabs. Unlike our mayor, who has very, very thin skin, I can take the jabs. I can roll with the punches. So, did come out and member of the PUB board and wanted to make fun of, make light of my service on the school district, on the school board. And guys, I stand by my record on the school board, guys. On the school board. I'm not mentioning the incident that I was involved with in regards to my Class B misdemeanor, guys. Mentioning that. While on the school board, I represented faithfully, guys. Faithfully. And let me tell you, I took major hits from corrupt politicians, guys. Corrupt politicians. Uh, all the way from the boardroom itself all the way to Cameron County, guys. I took hits, guys, and you know what? It's okay. You know, it's okay. As the what we accomplished on that board, guys, while on the board, has changed our community and caused shockwaves throughout. Guys, again, like I reminded my friend last night, I went to the FBI. I went to the FBI and went out there, guys, and reported to Sylvia Atkinson for her misdoings, her and other individuals at BISD administration who have yet to be named. But I'm sure that there are individuals that Sylvia Atkinson is throwing under the bus as we speak. That is the reason why her sentence continues to get pushed forward and pushed forward and pushed forward. It's just that simple, folks. Folks. Hey, folks. It's just that simple, guys. So, do I stand behind my record while on the BISD board? You better believe it. 100%. I did great things on that board. And I asked my friend, the board member, I'll put it up against your record. PUB board has failed us. They have not been transparent. They have not shared information in regards to what's went on with Tanasca or given us details, guys. They still can't account for 135 million. What's what? How, goodness, guys, they can't even account for 1.2 million that they deposited into the wrong account. They can't account for the crazy salaries that they're paying uh, the top three people at PUB, guys. And look, and I put up a post this morning. And look, based on what we heard yesterday at the forum, and I think someone is coming on this morning. I think Carlos Elizondo might come on this morning. Based on what was stated at the forum yesterday, guys, it's a concern from everyone out there. And I wanted to wait to speak about the forum until Carlos came on, or Jessica came on, or someone came on. But guys, it's a concern. Six-figure salaries, guys, by the top six at BIS at City of Brownsville and the top three at PUB. Guys, they are always getting raises, guys. Raises. And I made mention yesterday at the forum. Do you think they worry about their health insurance, guys? Do you think they worry about their retirement? Absolutely not, guys. They don't. You do. The employees of the city of Brownsville, my employees at PUB, y'all do amazing work, folks. Amazing work. Have you been compensated accordingly? And the answer is no. The answer is no. So, guys, it's, we all make fun of it sometimes, guys. How there's like siete supervisores y una persona digging the ditch. My employees at PUB, my employees at the city of Brownsville, aren't you tired of the favoritism, the compadrismo? Aren't you tired, man? The definition of insanity, guys, is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. A different result. She's been on there for 12 years, guys. To my police officers out there who have been with the force during that term, those 12 years, what has she done for you guys? What has she done for you? Nothing. She couldn't even answer a question last night, guys. I thought she was on meds. I mean, I'm starting to believe that she's probably permanently on meds. Could not answer a question, guys. Rambled on and on and on with the same speech over and over again. Could not answer a question to save her life. Hello, good mornings from Jennings, Louisiana, to my hometown Brownsville. Monica Hermosa, good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. Send my love to all my folk out there in Louisiana. Morning, blessed, totally handsome, looking very sharp. Thank you. Sometimes I don't even try. It's like a gift from God. Yes, Erasmo, you did great things as a board member. You visited cafeteria people. You talked to our custodians. Yeah, guys, let me say, I had communication with everyone out there, especially the individuals on our front line, guys. Especially the individuals on our front line. And I've mentioned it before. I'll say it again. Walked into a cafeteria, walked into a school. The first place that I go to is a cafeteria. Sit down and had breakfast with individuals at the schools, guys. And I asked them, how are things going? Is there anything that we can do to help you out as you serve our kids, as you serve our community, guys? It's that simple, guys. Guys, we don't even know who the city manager is, much less the five other people that he has there working at his office, guys, earning over $82,000, guys. $82,000 for what? The Walkers, I don't know if they're a couple or brother and sisters or who they donated money to, guys. They earn $135,000 each. Ramiro Gonzalez makes 82. Guys, the guy's worthless. The guy doesn't do a damn thing in the city of Brownsville, guys. We got Zolesi earning 83. I don't know what she does. And we've got the deputy city manager, Helen, making $200,000, guys. City manager, 250 plus. Have you ever seen them, folks? Are they out and about in the city of Brownsville? You don't. And this city commission, this mayor, are not holding them accountable and will not hold them accountable. That's very unfortunate. Today's front page reads: Mayor Tree says 10 million will help speed downtown revitalization. What a joke! It is a big joke. It's going to revitalize and help his business. It's going to help Anirth Kalansky with her property ownership downtown. It's going to help Ben Neese with his business and his residents downtown. It's going to help Rose Gowan. She doesn't pay taxes, guys. She doesn't pay taxes. She admitted to it on a post, of all things. Doesn't pay taxes in the city of Brownsville. These monies, these $10 million, really a drop in the bucket, guys, to the needs of the city of Brownsville as a whole. But being placed where it will create the least amount of impact for our people, es una vergüenza. Es una vergüenza. Again, guys, why can't we give that money to the zoo? Why can't we use that money to purchase the property across the entrance of the zoo, guys? Why is it what only benefits Trey Mendez, Rose Gowan, Ben Neese, where monies that come into the city of Brownsville as a whole will be used? Trey benefits directly. So of course he's ecstatic for the 10 million going downtown. Ben Neese benefits directly. Rose Gowan benefits directly. Nerith Kalansky benefits directly. John Cowan benefit directly, guys. They all do. They benefit directly from the money going downtown. The question, folks, anyone out there, how does revitalizing downtown benefit you? You live over there by Rivera. You just open a barbershop, a new business, a small restaurant over there by Rivera. How does revitalizing downtown, where these people have their niche little restaurants, how does revitalizing downtown help you? Has anyone thought of that? My people down south most. $10 million. $10 million, guys, is going here. How does that benefit you? My people in District 4, where downtown is located. How does that benefit you? My people at the Brownsville Country Club. Honestly, let's be honest. How does revitalizing downtown help you? Most of my folk out here in Brownsville, they're setting up shop everywhere but downtown. everywhere other but downtown. Wouldn't you like for $10 million to be invested in the area where you have your business? I would say so. And look, this studio, our office building, guys, is downtown. It is downtown, guys. But even that our office building is downtown, do you think we're going to benefit from the monies that are coming in to revitalize downtown? Not a bit. Nothing, guys. We're not. We are not going to benefit because we are not part of that clique. We are not part of that clique. Good morning. Good morning. Planning to go vote today. Can you do a quick recap of the propositions that are on the ballot? Uh, I don't have that in front of me, Nelda. I could send you one if you send me an inbox. As the I don't want to spend time going over them, but as of right now, as the I voted for yes to almost everything except a couple of them, but I'd have to look at them to tell you which ones. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to apply for City Browser to make extra money. Was cancel, cancel. Ah, it's on TV. There you go. Good morning. Good morning. It's Friday, and the voters need to go vote for the candidates. My vote goes to the gentleman from La Southmost, Erasmo Castro. Love you, Papa. Thank you, man. Is it true that Ben Anise is going to open up a smoke shop downtown where you could get high? I think they already have uh, like a smoke, like a hookah. What's that called? That thing that you sit around and you smoke? The hookah? La hookah? La hookah, not the hookers. La hookah, no? What's it called? La hookah? Can't remember. Abigger says, with all you post and report on several individuals not once come forward to disclaim you with a clear admission of guilt, no tienen cara que sea por medio de... Yeah, this is an amazing comment, guys. Look, guys, um, I've opened up the platform, guys. Like I told my friend yesterday from the PUB board, come on, I'll debate you alive in front of everyone. We'll have a discussion, guys. The only one that has accepted the offer is Irwin. Remember Irwin? Irving? The only one that accepted the offer was Irving, guys. And we disagreed in regards to the stance of people coming across without the legal documentation, if we should call them illegal or not. If we should call them illegal. Disagreed 100%. They are illegal. Anyone that crosses the border without proper legal documentation, guys, is illegal. It's just that simple. But at least he had the guts to come out here and discuss it, openly. And I mentioned yesterday to the PUB board member, you're more than welcome to jump on, man, and let's discuss things. The mayor has an open invitation. If he is out there throwing his little jabs as well, pushing his people, endorsing Rose Gowan, fine. Come on here, Mayor, and give us a reasoning for your endorsement of someone who has done absolutely nothing, is clueless in regards to the things that are concerning to the people of the city of Brownsville, guys. She still thinks that the bike lanes, the ciclovia, and all this other stuff that produced nothing for the city of Brownsville, $0, zero benefits, guys. Something that the CDCB organization, nonprofit organization, pointed out and made very, very clear. We have gone nowhere, guys, in the past 12 years. Nowhere. Nowhere. That's just very unfortunate. The definition of insanity, guys, is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I live in a house that is over 7 years old. Can we get a tax exemption? Let me tell you, Gloria, they do. Why shouldn't we all? Rose Gowan pays no taxes, guys. No taxes. John Cowan pays no taxes, guys, for his properties downtown, his property interests downtown. I'm going to easily guess that Nerith Kalonsky pays no taxes for downtown, guys, and her properties, but sure as hell sells them back to the city, guys, at 3 or 4 times their value, guys. I have lived here over 3.5 decades and can count on a few fingers of just one hand the number of times I have gone downtown to shop or to dine. I go downtown now only to attend church. Again, like everyone else, how is $10 million put into downtown benefit the city of Brownsville as a whole? And the answer is it does not. People from out of town don't care about the downtown area. They come to Brownsville, the zoo, invest in the zoo now. I'm 100% in agreement. 100%. Good morning, Primo. Is there? Yes, there is. Contact Bus Metro, BUS, Brownsville Urban System. Brownsville Urban System. Google it, and you should get Bus Metro or B Metro, and they have transportation. I was just curious about what you knew about the eggs. Uh, I know that the first two, I can tell you that off the top of my head, the first two are in regards to term limits, which I voted yes for. Uh, the other one was there was one on accepting a vote a fee in order to file to run for the city offices, city commission office, uh, civil service, and I have to see the others. La Peace Pipe, no bitch it. I can't remember what it's called. See, Trump envió dinero a los taxpayers. The mayor can send a check to the business owners, like stimulus. Well, they already did that. They again, it all boils down is as to it all boils down as to who controls the purse, Mr. Rodriguez. Who controls the purse? Because they were offering grants through BCIC, grant money to small business via BCIC. 8 people received the grants. Most people, most small business in the city of Brownsville received nothing. They'll never meet the qualifications of the BCIC grant. Never. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, but she cured the diabetes. She is crazy, guys. She is cray cray. If anyone thinks that she cured diabetes, cheat Wayne. Hi, Cindy. What did I say now? What's your street? I can tell you, Gloria. Speaking of a church, I wasn't aware Commissioner Tetro is a supporter of the Politiquera Church. Taking a church to pastor, does that mean her friend Cardenas is sure to win over Mr. Valdez? I hope not. Um, I don't. We actually ran into the Politiquera Church guys yesterday. Again, wheeling and dealing, guys, making more deals for more money coming into into his church, guys. And again, politicians, guys, politicians are paraded in front of their flock, in front of their members, guys. They are paraded out there. There's no separation of church and state when it comes to them, guys. Why has the county not? You may ask, why hasn't the county come down on them and said it's a politiquera church? They're out there putting candidates on the pulpit, guys, and the reason is the tax assessor collector is a member of that politiquera church. Because they want that money to benefit themselves. Trey Mendez wants to benefit his pizza joint, his law office, and other property holdings downtown. Nerith Golonsky owns 80% of downtown. That's why they're not going to use it to help anyone else in the city of Brownsville. They want that money to make their business and their compadre's business all the more successful. It's that simple. I'm sure the community has some suggestions of what he could do with it. They don't care. Again, guys, the zoo, just as simple as the zoo. Give the money to the zoo. Purchase the property across the street from the zoo. Close that little road and make it all the zoo. Take up part or all of Dean Porter Park and make it the zoo. It's that simple, guys. Make the zoo from where it is right now all the way to the Resaca, guys. That will generate revenue for the city of Brownsville. Brownsville will become a mecca for everyone south of San Antonio, guys, who wants to come and visit a zoo. Guys, we'll have school buses coming. We'll have people from other parts of the country coming to Brownsville, guys. But do you think people come from all over the country to ride our bike lanes? They don't. That's the truth. Do you think people come from all parts of the country to come visit downtown? Not going to happen, folks. It's not. That money could have easily gone to the zoo, guys. We need to build up our zoo. Need to build up our airport, guys. And by that, I mean the runways. Not the facade. The runways, guys. Again, we're very fortunate that individuals are wanting to invest in Brownsville, guys. Very fortunate, despite the fact that these people have done nothing. BCIC grant applications were a mess. I heard from business owners it was a load of loopholes and paperwork. Most people couldn't qualify. I applied for it. I tried to apply for it. They were asking for things, guys, that we would never have, guys. 5-year strategic plan. For what? Guys, we have been in business downtown since 1979, guys. 1979. Never heard of a 5-year strategic plan, guys. Never. Those are the loopholes. Those are the things that they know most small business, if not all small business here in the city of Brownsville, does not have. My 28 people, please like that YouTube page, please. We say investments for the zoo are needed. 100%. They're screaming for them. Downtown renovation is a waste of resources that would better serve for innovation. Take a picture of what was and create innovative, creative places, inspire the youth to invest in Brownsville. Yes. But Trey Mendez' pizza joint isn't even that good. Why do these people focus on making themselves richer? Stop the greed, vote them out. I'm sorry, guys. $18 for a pizza this big, guys? $18 for a pizza that big? does not fit the budget, guys, of a stagnant economy, guys. As per the CDCB charts that we were given, guys, stagnant. I was sharing with a former commissioner how Benice got all upset because used the word stagnant and said things are stagnant at the CDCB forum. Of course, Rose Gowan couldn't answer a question to save her life. But at the CDCB forum, guys, he got all puffy, puff, puff, puffy, puff, puff, puffy, got all puffy because I had mentioned the word stagnant. And I said, sir, they mentioned the word stagnant. It's on the chart. Stagnant. Guys, the median here is 37,000 a year, guys. The median. Those folk have to support a family, guys. They can't afford $18 pizzas this big, guys. Not when you can get one this big, $10, guys. And 10 times better tasting at Peter Piper Pizza. They got good pizza at Peter Piper Pizza. My people at Italia Express, they got some damn good pizza. I love Italia Express. It is my weekly bring a smile to my face Sunday lunch trip. Italia Express got good stuff, guys. Good food. Yes. Uh, the church, good. Please. The Cameron Park guys, they're not doing early voting there, guys. Good Shepherd Church on Morrison is. Please. Those people who own downtown should be mandated for to fur. 27 watching 11 likes. Guys, please. 33 watching, only 14. Please, guys, like that sucker page. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's sad that sometimes we have to call DPS to handle local calls because our local BPD cannot be trusted to serve our community effectively. Well, the problem is not so much our officers, Richard. The problem is that they don't have the means or the way to fund themselves, guys. Was going to wait to see if Carlos or Jessica could come on, but I guess it is 38 minutes. We got 20 minutes left. I'll go into last night's forum, guys. Police officers, you know you're in trouble, but you've been in trouble for years now. Are you going to trust these people again, giving them another term after how piss poorly you've been treated? Honestly. And look, guys, and I mentioned this last night. I went to that forum knowing wholeheartedly that they'll never endorse Erasmo Castro. They're going to endorse Rose Gowan no matter what. It's unfortunate because Rose Gowan has done nothing for them. But these folk, they always bend over backwards to help the politicos. But I want to speak to my police officers, guys. Just because the that BPOA board commission opts to endorse my opponent in this race does not mean that you have to come out and vote for that individual. Please come out and vote for Erasmo Castro. If they own most of downtown, isn't it against the law to benefit where their business should be some sort of investigation by the FBI? Unfortunately for us, Hector, the FBI has its hands full. And they do it in a way where it is unethical. And unfortunately, guys, there's very few laws that go against or go directly against the unethical aspects of things. It is unfortunate. Unfortunate, guys. Go to HEB and buy a Midtown brand pizza for $6, and it tastes exactly the same as a CC Pizza downtown, as a chick pizza. Yes, yes, 100%, guys. Why is it if you go to Austin's that it's okay to spend $18 on pizza? Peer pressure status. It's let me tell you, it's not okay to spend $18 on pizza anywhere. Yvette, it's criminal. But you cannot compare Austin and San Antonio's median salary range to the one here in Brownsville, Texas. I'm sorry, Yvette. Most of the people here are very, very poor, have a family to feed, and a 6-inch pizza for 18 bucks of it doesn't feed many of their children. Remember, we are still the poorest community in the country. Not when you can buy a Little Caesars pizza for $5 and feed 3 kids. Or you could buy a Peter Piper pizza, a large Peter Piper pizza, which tastes pretty good, for $10. People in Austin and San Antonio make a little bit more money than our people here. I still wouldn't want to pay $18 for a 6-inch pizza. The zoo can also have an amazing aquarium added. Plus, create a research department and perhaps a small zoo college, and money would come in, build up the zoo, and the people will come. Also, a veterinarian program. I feel that Texas A&M is interested in starting a veterinarian program down here, guys. That would be amazing, guys. We need the space for the zoo. We need to invest in the zoo. Did you find out anything about the new variant that is resilient to the vaccine? Not as of yet. Uh, didn't do much read up last night. I will today. I'm interested. Oops, typo. Downtown owners should fix up their buildings. Looks old and not in a good way. There are some towns that celebrate their historical contribution, making them a designated visitor site. Yeah, it's not happening. Shameful treatment of our police force. They give us they give so much for us. They do. But again, our police force tends to go out there and vote for the incumbents over and over and over again. With the political climate as it is, I don't know who would ever want to enter law enforcement these days. Well, that was the other thing that we mentioned yesterday at the forum, MLE. The other thing that we mentioned at the forum was the wave that's coming down, the wave that's coming down, the defund the police wave coming down, the anti-police wave that you hear about everywhere. And it was one of the last topic. And I'm going to give myself credit here. I'm going to give myself credit because I was the one that went through the wave, and all of a sudden, the police officers, I guess they didn't want to ask that question, but they asked that we comment on it in our closing statements, guys. Commissioner Ben Neese went out there and said that it's not happening. It's not going to happen here in the city of Brownsville. What do you mean it's not going to happen here in the city of Brownsville? There are already remnants, guys. There is already precedent, guys, that prove that it's coming. It's at the doorstep. And police officers, watch out. Because what LeBron James said to that police officer who saved that girl from getting stabbed, that is what's going to happen. You're next. In the words of LeBron James, guys, if you don't act swiftly and elect individuals who are going to actually fight for your rights, yes, Brownsville Police Department, yes, Brownsville Fire Department, yes, employees of the city of Brownsville, you are next. Morning, Carlos.
Good morning.
So,
What are you talking about so negatively about?
I'm always negative. It's no, it's talking
Not
about
last
the.
night you were
Oh, you see the show yesterday?
at the forum.
It was it.
At the
Oh,
forum.
Forum. Well, no. I mean, didn't it feel like even the police officers were concerned about the defund the police movement?
They are concerned. That was going to be part of their question, and what happened was that there's sitting commissioners that were in there. That's why they got upset at me. I didn't name them by name, but I mean everybody in the room knew who we were talking about, and what they were interested in knowing is who is actually going to have their back, because the police officers, the men and women of the police officers association, and everybody that works there, including your dispatchers and like Gowan said, the people who actually throw out the trash for the police officers, the people that actually clean the restrooms for the police officers. Those were her words. They need to think about them too. You don't think that the Brownsville Police Officer Association is not fighting for them as a whole, is not fighting for better wages, not only for themselves but for the citizens of Brownsville? I mean, they're not there just for themselves. They're out there on a daily basis, undermanned, underpaid, going out there doing what they are paid to do. But not only that, what is in their heart to do. Because to become an officer, just is not everybody can do it. And to hear these two individuals, like you say, pandering for their vote and their endorsement, for one, and then they tell them, guys, I know that you want me to tell you that I'm going to give you your benefits, but I can't. There's other things that are more important right now, which is the healthy status of the Brownsville uh, city, right? And she was talking about the bike lanes, guys. She was talking about how the bike lanes are more important on her platter right now than the benefits and the well-being of the police officers who protect the people who are using those bike lanes, who create a sense of safety for people to come in here to the city of Brownsville and wanting to move their families here. First and foremost, you have to protect their benefits first so you can have a healthy force, a police force. Same thing on the fire side. The fire side, I don't know if you know this, but you didn't get endorsed, Erasmo, by the firefighters,
I
nor did
heard.
I. And that's okay. And that's okay. Didn't expect it, right? But they endorsed Ben Neese, who's in favor of all propositions. I don't know if you noticed that the Brownsville firefighters came back and said, not even 2 hours later, please don't vote for Proposition 8. It's bad for the firefighters. But yet they endorse the individual who's promoting all propositions to be passed. One directly that's going to affect the firefighters, but yet they went under the guise of George Lerma's authority and endorsed Ben Neese, because Ben Neese has taken away multiple DUIs from George Lerma and others. So it's a favor to Ben Neese, but that needs to stop at Asmo, because that doesn't help anybody else other than Ben Neese and George Lerma. But again, we need to concentrate on what the issue was last time. The issue was, how are we going to be able to protect, if and when we get elected, the rights and the benefits that they already enjoy. And like I told them yesterday, no benefit that you enjoy right now should be taken away from you, especially when you're about to retire. And this is the attack that they're getting. They're trying to battle and use the fire department and the police officers to go at each other to see who can get one or the other and destroy their contract. In other words, one of them says, well, we can't give it to you because the firefighters are going to want it. The Me Too clause. Okay, well, then we can't give it to the firefighters because then the police officers will want it. And then they throw in blame that says, well, if we give it to you, or if we give it to the fire or police officers, then we can't give it to the non-civil service employees. So they're using that excuse to battle all these people together. And what happens is they don't want to give it to anybody, but they want to use all this money to hire administrators at over $500,000, put in bike lanes, I'm not talking about sidewalks. Sidewalks are great, but more bike lanes. Who is gonna use them, Erasmo? Very small percentage of the population uses them. Are they good? Yes, they are good. But do we have to focus 100% of the taxpayers' money onto these projects? Absolutely not.
100 not. And let me say that I mean, it was just shocking because Ben Neese was adamant in regards to stating that no, there's no problems with individuals losing anything at the Brownsville Police Department. And again, well, then why were they asking the same questions that they asked 4 years ago? And
Exactly.
again, I'm going to say what I've said before. Carlos, I was there 4 years ago, Carlos, at the forum with Ben
Yeah.
Neese and no Rose Gowan because Rose Gowan didn't even bother to show up. And they were the same questions and concerns. My question to them was, what has changed in 4 years? And for them, absolutely nothing, except that they've gotten less help,
Nothing.
less resources, and more threats of losing their retirement or mishandling their retirement, and their health benefits have waned. And then Rose Gowan wanted to compare and say, well, I have a $5,000 deductible. Shut up. She can't compare herself to our police officers out there who actually work, who actually put their life on the line for the citizens of Brownsville, guys. Can't compare. She does nothing, guys. Does nothing except try to move forward, push forward her vendors, her contracts, other individuals. And look, Carlos, people in Brownsville need to be mega upset. But especially the police officers and the fire department and everyone else that works for the city, when you have a city manager's office with six people out there, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you've got and unfortunately for us, they can't do the job that they were hired to do because we also have to hire $1 million in consultants, and the $1 million in consultants that we
Correct.
mentioned last the $1 million in consultants that we mentioned didn't include the $450,000 that they just spent 2 weeks ago, guys. 2 weeks ago, $450,000 for a consultant, guys. Your money pissed away, man. So that is why, to my bus drivers of the city of Brownsville, to my secretaries, to my office workers, to my engineers, you'll never get anything while they keep on sucking on the proverbial titty out there, guys. You'll get nothing because they only work on that
See,
which
and the other thing that
brings money to them. Nothing.
we got to pick point, and it's not talking negative. Is the officers are concerned because they've got a contract coming up, and before this one, what's going to happen with the retirees? You have about 89, I think, or 89 or 90 officers are going to meet that 20-year mark where they're eligible to retire. They're vested 100% with TMRS in the city, right? They're also the Civil Service Commission. The Civil Service Commission, if nobody knows, is appointed by commissioners. So they have three individuals. And Benny's comes across saying that, I helped them and stuff like that. But you know what? That is far fetched from the truth. Benny's, all he did was he put in two people that he controls, Kingsbury and Lawyer, the green guy. So no
Oh,
matter what officer or employee that is able to go into this civil service commission to protect their job, because whether the chief wants to get rid of them or a commissioner directs the chief, or a director on the fire department side goes to this commission, they're going to get fired. There's no other way about it. They know that they're going to go lose when it comes to a civil service commission. So it's very important for them to understand that a civil service commission is not there to protect the employee. It's there to protect the city. And it was control, and it is controlled by Benice. And I'll tell you why. So what happens is they send you through this process to be able to protect your rights as an employee or as a civil servant. And you go amongst these three individuals who are controlled by city administration, in this case, Benice. And so when you go there, what happens is that you already lost. But the only way to be able to get a second bite at the apple, Erasmo, is to go through this process. Benice comes says, well, it's because it's costing the city a lot of money. Well, then fire Navarro. It won't cost the city. Navarro works on $200 to $350 an hour. The longer he puts in hours, the more he gets paid. So he doesn't care about the employee. So if in the process, there's only two options, Erasmo. You go to the Civil Service Commission or you go to a third party hearing arbitrator. If you go through a third party hearing arbitrator, which Benny says costs a lot of money to the city, if he finds guilty of whatever they're charging you, or he sides with the city, the employee has no other option. That is legal, final, and binding, that decision. If you go through the Civil Service Commission, like Ben Nice was saying, that they're protected if they go that way, you've already got it stacked against you by two. Even if you had one guy there who's an officer, a brother in blue, that's going to side with you, they have two other people that are not. So you've already failed. But what it does, Erasmo, it gives you the opportunity to get an unfavorable decision for the employee and then be able to take it to district court to have actually a judge and a jury decide whether it's you're favorable and you win that or you don't. But you have that opportunity. So Benny's goes out there and lies to the officers, knowing that they're the experts in how to defend their employees against city, against bad directors, against bad commissioners. In this case, we know that Benny's is one of them. They're concerned with all this. And Benny's goes out there and tries to lie to the association. But the good thing about it, the association recorded it. So if they go and endorse Benny's, they would be going against their own rights, their own, I would say, common knowledge of what is in the best interest of their association. But then again, I'm just one person,
Let me say,
and that's my opinion.
Ben Anish is delusional. I love those ideas from Talk Show Central, RGV style. You should consider running in the future. Many great ideas from our citizens. These ratas never give the time of day to listen to. No, they don't. The FBI could have a complaint concern from the citizens of browser box requiring investigation that does not seem they could empty. Guys, let me tell you, it'd be jam packed. So why is it that Brownsville is saturated with so many restaurants? I grew up middle class, but my mother took us to McDonald's maybe once a year. We learned to be self-reliant. Frijoles, arroz, carne picada. Let me tell you, Yvette, we would go to Pizza Hut once a year. Pizza Hut. And you know when we went? When the income tax refund check came. The only time we
Tú
could
tienes mucho dinero.
back then, bro, no
You know what
tenía
we
ni
did, Erasmo? You you know what we do?
uh-uh.
My grandma would go buy a loaf of bread and buy us a can of pizza quick sauce. See, you don't
Y le
even know
echaba
what
arriba.
that is. You weren't as
Well,
poor.
no, no.
Pizza quick
Well,
sauce.
let me tell you que nosotros
Square pizzas, pizza quick sauce,
the only
yellow cheese, and in the oven.
the only canned food that we would get, Carlos, was the one that we would get donated from churches and from other places. So sometimes we didn't even know what was in the can. That's how poor we were. Nomás lo
Surprise,
abríamos y
surprise.
oh, no, porque a veces no traían ni la
Ejotes.
leche. Sí, corn. Me fui de raya, vato. But yes, but grew up in the
Ejotes.
Ejotes, no, again. You're absolutely right, Jessica. The BCIC required more paperwork and records for a $10,000 grant than the SBA did for the PPP and the SBA ID loan. I took one look at the requirements and forget it. Susan, you're right. And let me tell you, I went through the application myself and I said, it's crazy. Get 5 year strategic plan, everything else. And of course, there was only 8 people, but those 8 people are the guys. I guarantee you guys, it's the same clica. They're out there coming on and upset because Erasmo's being negative. It's the same clica. They benefit from everything that comes down to the city of Brownsville. You and I don't, Susan. We don't. In all honest opinions, I feel as if Brownsville will always stay corrupt with the leaders. 100%, Alex. Unfortunately for us, but we have the opportunity right now, Alex, and you can use your social media platform and the social media platform of other individuals that from school to help us out and get the word out. People need to come out and vote. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning. Good morning. Royal appreciates Cat Seeley. Thank you for now. I suppose I support Erasmo Castro. I'm gonna make sure that's to support. Vote Erasmo. Get rid of the dish rag Gowan. She looks horrible. In regards to the race with Ben Nice, I believe Mr. Valdez is the best choice. However, when Boitiquera Church and Jessica T endorse candidate Cardenas, that won't help District 4. Voters, please support Joe Valdez. Let me tell you guys, I love Joe Valdez, and I not don't shy away from it. He is an honest guy. He is transparent. What you see is what you get. He is someone that has experienced coronavirus firsthand. I mean, even being shipped up to Houston to treat the continuation of his progression of the disease, guys. And I can't remember the name, Epspar or something. But besides that, an educator in the city of
Guillain-Barré.
Brown. Yeah,
Guillain-Barré.
SMero. I knew it was something to do
The
with
name of the
beret.
disorder. Guillain-Barré.
It's horrible, guys. And let me tell you, I FaceTimed him when he was in the middle of that. Let me tell you, he looks horrible now, but he looked extra horrible. So if you're not watching, he's teaching right now. But no, guys, I'm not serious. It's that, he's got the
Ay, ay.
ability. Love you, Joe. COVID BB1 stroke in young adult students who have mild cold-like symptoms. Concerning. Let me tell you, I saw in yesterday's report, Yvette, that 29 students from Harlingen, 29 students were on the county list. School-age students, 29. That shocking. Those beautiful bike links, no bet up. How does a group of endorse a candidate when they did not contact me as a candidate and ask me anything? This is the which endorsement? Oh, the
The
firefighters.
firefighters, probably.
Oh, let me tell you. 3 months
No
ago,
worries, Jessica.
I
Don't worry.
3 months ago, I knew exactly who the firefighters were going to endorse. Uh 4 years ago, and 3 years ago, and 2 years ago, I knew exactly who the Brownsville Police Officers Association is going to endorse in this race. And it's not because I'm psychic. It's just because
Me?
it's a gift.
Me?
No,
No.
no, sorry.
Me
I
negative,
think
Erasmo.
I'm thinking no.
I have a chance. I have
Yeah,
a chance.
Hmm.
I have a
Not a
chance.
chance. Not a chance in hell.
Negative. Negative.
That's just
Negative, Nancy.
negative. That just means more money spent to figure out what to do. Waste of money, 100%. Why does it cost so much money to hire a consultant? That is such a waste of event. 1.5 million dollars on consultants, guys. $1.5 million on consultants. And police officers. This is money that could go to your raises, could go to your health insurance, could go to your benefits, could go to your training, could go to your resources. But they piss them away. $1.5 million. At the same time, we're spending $1 million on the city manager, on Ramiro Gonzalez, on the Solesi, on the Walkers, and on Helen, whatever her last name is, Ramirez. $1 million. That $1 million couldn't have avoided us paying these $1.5 million, guys. How? They're eating our lunch. Is that your bank account number? Good morning,
Good
my
morning, David.
brother. Good morning, Snoopy. Put it
Whoopee.
behind the counter. Emily, that is correct. The PD has a difficult time finding not only qualified candidates, but once they find them, we can't keep them on board because we're not a competitive city. Salary requirement, health, we're not. We're again going back to the CDCB. We're stagnant. $13 for a small pizza de Dodicis. Number chat up. Mejor voy a Italia Express. Let me tell you, Italia Express, guys. It's actually $18. But Italia Express, guys, amazing. Our district commissioner, District 2, not only supported this church, who has an impact on candidate success, but supports the candidate Cardenas, whose platform is yet to be known. You know, I may not agree on several running candidates' agenda, but this is just wrong. Let me tell you guys, I am surprised, but look, Yudi hasn't come out in our race, and Mr. Cardenas has opted not to go to any forum, guys. As neither has my opponent in this race, guys. They are nowhere to be seen. We don't know what their platform is. They don't care to share. They are in hiding. I mean, goodness gracious, guys. And look, and I'm going to speak about Yuri. I don't know what Mr. Cardenas. I'm not running against Mr. Cardenas, but I'll speak of Yuri. Guys, a lot of these individuals they cannot answer a question to save their life. Do you think they're going to know what the situation is with the police department and their health insurance and with defund the police coming on down, guys? They don't want to share what their platform is. They're in hiding. And I'm sorry, that politiquera church is a politiquera church. They're going to go out there and support individuals, anyone that they think that is going to throw a bone their way. Ratas. Hello, good morning to the two handsome men. Wait, there's one. Oh, Carlos. Erasmo said one of those questions the officers asked last night was the same from years ago, meaning things didn't change. All questions that were asked were the same questions 4 years ago, guys. And I'm going to dare say that there was the same question 8 years ago and 12 years ago. And nothing has changed, guys. Nothing. The Brownsville Police Department is going through the same mess, guys, the same situations that they've always gone through, guys. I'm sorry, police officers. I don't look at the end of the day. I don't care if they endorse my opponent, which they're going to. I don't care if they're going to give her $1,000 for the campaign, guys. I don't care. I want every single one of my police officers out there to please vote the right way. And Rose got to go. And Commissioner Bernice has got to go. Are you going to have a party before the results? No. After the results, we'll think about having a party. Not before. Since Sylvia was busted by the FBI, would the FBI want to stick around here in Brownsville? Oh, they have an office here in Brownsville now. They've set up shop, and they're planning on expanding the resources to the investigation unit here in the area, guys. Let me tell you, if there's one, and Carlos, and you can correct me if you think differently. The reason it took so long for Sylvia, guys, to get busted, and this I know for a fact, was because when they started to investigate here, guys, they found out that there was a negrita here. And then they found out that there was another one over here. And then they found out there was another one over here. And then this bubble came up. And then this bubble came up. And then this bubble came up over here. And then they had to go investigate this bubble. And when they started to investigate this bubble, guess what happened? Otra ramita acá, otra ramita acá, y otra ramita acá. So it's like a big old chart, guys, that keeps on expanding, 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 guys. So they have multiple investigations, possible investigations going on. Like I mentioned yesterday, they started to investigate Sylvia Atkinson, and I mentioned it to my friend Tim Lopez, who supported Adela Garza. You know, very proud of supporting Adela Garza. When they started to investigate Sylvia Atkinson here, guess what? They found out that she was in cahoots with who? Adela Garza. Adela Garza. Sunshine Solutions. Everyone forgotten Sunshine Solutions, guys? They were planning to funnel money from our districts and from our colleges like crazy. They are ratas, guys. Anyone associated with Sylvia Atkinson, Adela Garza, like our mayor, Trey Mendez, guys, does not have a clean bill of health. Is not clean in any way. So no se dan abasto, the FBI. That's why I think it takes so long. Carlos, do you have a different opinion?
No, I'll just have to say ditto. I mean, I agree with you. I think not only do I agree, but there's a lot of people agree. I think the biggest concern here is, and everybody asks, why does it take so long? And just you mentioned right now, there's so many layers to this onion. If you say, that it's hard for the FBI to continue to go to the source when there's so many people involved. And And a lot of people you'll see, the ones that are involved are the ones that are out there saying, "Oh, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Yeah, we were friends and we were partners in the movie making, and yes, I donated money, but I didn't do anything wrong. Of course not. But we'll find out. We'll soon find out.
Mayor Mendez just posted.
Yes, Snoopy, that, that is a. Go ahead.
No, go.
I was just gonna answer this comment, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, Mayor Mendez just posted 47 minutes ago. The Musk Foundation, they want to see our downtown thrive, and they want to start interjecting money as soon as possible. Is it a coincidence that Mayor Mendez has his pizza joint downtown, Carlos? His law office and other buildings downtown? We are working with them to ensure a return on the $10 million commitment and build up the momentum of our downtown to accelerate the growth of my business, arts and culture will give me more business, culinary endeavors because of my restaurant, and urban living. What urban living? Guys, we saw the El Jardín Hotel yesterday. It's a piece of crap, guys. Tear that crap down. Now they say they want to make it into housing. Are they stupid? I, Mayor Mendez. I mean, guys, just post it, guys. He's all excited about the money coming downtown. Is it a coincidence that every commissioner out there has a vested interest in property downtown, guys? Carlos, where does Bernice have his business? Who owns
Downtown,
80%?
the Blue Moon,
Who owns 80% of downtown buildings, property?
Galansky, Galansky.
It's a never-ending story, guys. Mayor Mendez has his law business down there, his office down there. It's pizza joint, guys, right there next to Market Square, where all the investment is happening. Right? Is he doing it out of the goodness of his heart? He isn't, guys. He's doing it because he wants to make a buck.
And remember, Erasmo, downtown for this group starts from Palm Boulevard going towards the bridge. There is more downtown going towards the west side. They've forgotten about that part of downtown. The west side, there's businesses and small business owners that have businesses there. They're being forgotten because they don't fall on the other side of Palm Boulevard. Again, that is a district that has not been considered in the last 4 years, and now you have the city commissioner wanting you to go vote for him again.
It's crazy. The thrift store will endorse me. Uh, I think they already have. I've been endorsed by the thrift stores and small restaurants in the city of Brownsville that don't get BCIC money and are not going to benefit by the $10 million that Trey Mendez, Galonsky, Ben Nice, Rose Gowan are going to pocket. Your Carlos Elizondo about city issues is eye opening. Just when I think who to support, you cast out. I swear, seriously, torn between you and Miss Jessica Beam.
Both great candidates, Erasmo, I'm telling you. But the
Both
one
great
who has more experience, especially when it comes down to emergency management or emergency preparation, is I'm going to tell you, it's going to be me. I've dedicated my entire life to public service, true public service, going in there trying to save lives, going in there trying to take care of the ill, going in there and trying to donate. Um, and this is what I've done for a career. I am prepared for the next emergency issue that happens in the city of Brownsville. I'm going to tell you that as well, even as far as I will be the person inside the command station when the next emergency event falls on Brownsville. This is the person that you're going to get from me, someone who actually does work, not only in good times, but in bad times. This is how you need to go out there and vote. Not someone that loves to talk, not someone that knows the lingo, not someone that's been, within the walls and knows the language because they've been invited by these. And I'm not talking about my opponents. I'm just saying it's easier to work when you're inside than than when you're outside trying to come in. And if those doors are not open, like for the most of Brownsville, it's not open for all of us to come into these little groups, these little boards, these concentrated individuals who control the city. It's very hard to do that. But yet I've
100%.
dedicated not only my life but a career to helping others. You're gonna get that from me.
Why are
It's
people so
simple.
blind?
It's a simple vote,
I
Linda.
agree. Why are people so blind not to put two and two together and see what the outcome has been? Let me tell you, a lot of the times, guys, I think that individuals they don't want to believe. And I'll give you the example of Silva Atkinson. I was screaming, guys, yelling. What a rata her, Minerva Peña, Drew Brown, Prissy Roca Tipton were, guys. I was screaming, guys. And people were upset. They were upset. They were like, "Ah, Erasmo, it's not true." Because it was so unbelievable, even to the people here in Brownsville, that Sylvia could be that big of a rat. And guess what? Proven, proven factual, guys. Again, I've been screaming, even before it came out in the trial, about Adela Garza being a rata, hiring Sylvia Atkinson onto TSC, making up a position for her, paying her over $65,000, and then within 3 months giving her a raise and a promotion, guys. Screaming at the top of my lungs, guys, that Adela Garza is a rat, a big fat rat. And guess what? During the trial, Carlos was there during the trial, it was proven factual, guys. Factual. Adela Garza is a rat, Sylvia Atkins is a rat, and anyone who associates with them. Sorry, Mayor Mendez. Sorry for your close association with both of them. Hey, you cannot hang around. And these are the words I told the mayor. You cannot hang around with crap and expect not to stink. Give them hell. I'm trying. What was he asking? What happened to Campaign Camp? Campaign Camp was actually moved to 1240 East Madison. The address is right there. This is where Campaign Camp is at. So please stop by Campaign Camp, pick up some shirts and pick up some cookies. And drop off some damn food. It's a web of bad political leaders. Yeah, it's a mafia of political leaders. Okay. Is the Jardín Hotel livable? Looks like it should be condemned. Well done. Carlos and I passed by it yesterday while we were observing downtown. Carlos is trying to burp. Oh, he's trying to do the pet thing for more votes.
More votes.
And
More
he throws.
votes. I'm pet lover.
Pásale. Let's see.
Good boy.
Yeah, dicen de cabrones, and the buy ahead and your partner. Jump. See, the elotero from La 14 endorsed you big time. Hey, finally, I got one endorsement.
Ya
Are
son
there
dos.
places devoted? Huh? Are there places devoted only
Ya
to
son
the
dos.
children? Yes, on those. Are there places devoted only to the children of downtown? No. And let me tell you, they were going to under when Melissa Zamora was on the city commission. They were going to open an orphanage right here on Madison Street, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, it never came to fruition. You got
Yes.
nothing. Rene the soup is a rat, big time. Saca los cats. I can't. They're at home. Carlos, last words.
Erasmo, I don't know what to say anymore other than, guys, you need to vote. This is even easier than the last time. Last time we had about 18,000 people go out to vote, and I know that it's tiresome. You're tired. They're making it difficult for you guys to go vote. All you need to do is go over there. Take you less than 2 minutes. Get in there, give them your driver's license or passport, vote, and you drive away. It's that simple. You don't have to get off your car, but you need to go out and vote. You have less than what's the day? Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday, and then it's over, guys. It is over. We just wait till May the 1st. You need to go out and vote. Make it your priority today to go out and vote.
100%. And not only go out and vote, please, guys, take other individuals out to vote. to expand urban living downtown, as in 10 cities. Again, an issue, guys. Scooter through the halls of El Jardín. Me caigo, yo creo. I fall through the crack. An orphanage near the bars. Maybe that's why it was nilch. Guys, tonight at 9 p.m., we'll have the last show for the week, guys. No shows on Saturday. We still do Saturday morning shows, though, just to encourage people to come out and vote. Guys, please, guys, take 3 minutes out of your day, guys. It's all it takes to vote. 3 minutes. 3 minutes out of your day, go out there and vote, 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 and then go back and encourage other people to come out and vote, guys. This is a very winnable race in District 3, very winnable race in District 4, and a very, very winnable race in an at large race, guys. Please. But the only way that good candidates will be successful, folks, is if you come out and vote. Please come out and vote and encourage others to do the same. Carlos, thanks, man.
I appreciate it.
Guys,
Thanks, Erasmo.
guys, have a great, great day. Social distance, face coverings, hand sanitizer. Guys, be good to each other. What does your opponent want to do, Carlos? All great candidates in District 3. Amazing.
We're all great candidates, but I'm the best of all of them. What does he want to do? I don't know. I know that there's a team that has developed through the mayor and the rest of the commission, so I want to make sure that they can keep the team so that they keep moving the agendas of that team forward. You know. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the
Good
mayor
thing about it, we
endorsed.
have three great candidates.
The mayor endorsed his candidates, guys. And let me tell you, don't do like the mayor. Guys, have a great, great day. See you throughout the day in posting. Stop by the office, pick up shirts, pick up cookies, and break down with food and donations if you can. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.